Yes, we're back. We're back. Yes, we are back, guys. If you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. Hakeem, Jordan, what's cracking like it? What's cracking like it? What's cracking like it?
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty to be.
Yeah,
Hakeem, he crazy. I know Jordan Hakeem crazy. We know that.
right. We already know why he's happy. What happened yesterday, and I had a day off. Shockingly, usually I don't have that day off, but I watched the election, saw the results, but we're gonna get that to later on. But other than that, I'm good. So let's go. Let's get it.
And people already know this is Panel Wednesday. Shout out to those watching us on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Not only that, but shout out to those that's also watching on Rumble and on X. Guys, make sure you follow. It's so greatly important. Today is Panel Wednesday, so that means we give you guys the opportunity to come on the panel and join in with us as we deep dive to different variety of topics. Before we do that, Jordan, what's going on in the sports world?
Let's talk about it. So we are at the half mark on the NFL season, and there are some teams that we see that are really doing really good. Some teams are something they need to work with, and also there's teams that maybe are doing very bad. That teams are like, okay, we kind of knew it was going to be bad, or some teams like, oh wow, I know it's going to be bad like this. And also who has been playing very well. Talk about the quarterbacks that might win the MVP. Later on this season. So go ahead. I can put the football background down, and then we're gonna talk about right now who is the these are the playoff picture after week 9. So these are the top teams that will make the playoffs. I remember you guys. I still got everybody's picks, and I still have it. But I'm gonna save that for the rest of to the season is over. But go ahead, Ronnie, man. Out of the midway through the season, who you see is like the best teams, and also what quarterback you think who's playing very well, and also who might win the MVP.
Oh man, yeah, a lot of questions, for me to answer. Well, right now on the AFC, you already people already can expect right now the Kansas City Chiefs, because right now they are undefeated. They know they pretty much dominated every strong team they play against. I thought they were gonna lose Monday night against Tampa. However, they were still able to overcome. But it's kind of have bad news for the Kansas City Chiefs right now, because the simple fact is they say Mahomes might be out for 2 games because they say he injured his ankle once again. So I don't know how long they're gonna be undefeated, but I still don't see nobody being Kansas City Chiefs from the AFC except Buffalo, because Buffalo have the number 2 seed. But at the same time, even though Buffalo got the number 2 seed, Buffalo are still struggling to go to Kansas City Chiefs. But I see the Kansas City Chiefs coming out again. Now when it comes to the now when it comes to the MVPs, that uh, I'm not gonna lie to you, Lamar. Lamar's stats looks really good. I think he only threw like 2 interception pass. He's averaging about close to like, I think, 260 to 250 yards per game, which is really good. Not only that, he's able to dominate the floor, able to run the floor, able to do it all. And I think they have the weapon to put him in the, you already know, in the MVP category. But also looking at the Commanders too when it comes to Jalen Daniels. Jalen Daniels, he's shining over there on the Commanders. Shout out to them. He's doing his thing. They've been dominated ever since he's been on that as the head quarterback. He's doing his thing. So I see him probably being MVP category. But never count out CJ Stroud though. CJ Stroud is always that close. Now when it comes to now you already know when it comes to NFC, Jordan, I ain't gonna lie, Detroit, and you already know I'm always gonna stand with the 49ers. That I'm just a 49ers fan. But Detroit is looking good. I like Dan Cameron, how he doing as a head coaching job. He's doing his thing, especially when it comes to golf. He put golf in a whole different bracket, and I'm so proud of Dan Cameron, because it seemed like the risk he always known for taking, he's finally taking it, and that's what's taking Detroit right now. They're 7-1. They've been dominating every part of the ball. I mean, defense, offense, running game, you name it. I think they might be able to get my own 49ers some trouble in the playoffs, but I still see the 49ers coming out, going to Super Bowl once again. Because the reason why is because everybody on that team is pretty much going to be scattered because this is their last season together. So Kyle Shanahan has to get it together. He doesn't get it together. I see Detroit coming out and it's going to be the one that faces Kansas City Chiefs. But shout out to Goff. Goff might be in the MVP talk too because Goff is averaging about like what 4 touchdowns a game, if I'm not mistaken. So this playoff is going to be very, very interesting. But I see 49ers and Detroit at the end. And I see if 49ers don't get together, Detroit going to win, go to the Super Bowl. Now, who's going to win the Super Bowl? That's a whole another talk for a whole another day. Go ahead, King. That's it for me.
Hey, you spoke. I don't know what to say on it yet. You slaughtered it. All I'm going to say is I spoke to the voodoo lady and she say Patrick Mahomes is taking it all away. That's it. That's all I got to say. I spoke to the lady.
What about Lamar? What about Lamar on the AFC? Now you got but Russell too. Remember you was going for if I'm not mistaken, you was going for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm still going for the Steelers, but my spiritual advisor told me Mahomes.
3P? You think you're gonna be able to do it?
Yeah. We talking about Hall of Famer.
Wow, Mahomes chasing the GOAT status. I like that. Mm-hmm. Somebody said that on the Hank show. Shout out to the Hank in the basement. I was over there yesterday. We were talking on the sports show. But go ahead, Jordan. This is your time.
This for me on the AFC side. How the Chiefs are playing right now, especially their defense, because the Chiefs are the best defense in the NFL, and that's how they be holding these games down. You know, Patrick Mahomes, he's been okay, but now he has DeAndre Hopkins and and also Kareem Hunt, who came in and he's playing great. Once they get Pacheco back and they get Xavier Worthy start moving, they're gonna be scary, yo. And if Patrick Mahomes was healthy. If he was healthy, they can go undefeated because that team is really good on the AFC side. Baltimore, man, Lamar is something else, and also not just that because of Derrick Henry, they may get 2,000 yards again on a different team. He already got 2,000 yards, a couple of seasons ago with the Titans, and Derrick Henry, he's just a monster, man. He's just hard to stop, man. He's having a career year, so. I got, Baltimore up there. Just to me, Baltimore and Kansas City, the Bills too, they're like the top teams in the AFC. Lamar, he might win another MVP because he's having an amazing season. So we'll see about that. On the NFC side, it's Detroit. I was worried about Green Bay. We played Green Bay last year, but we destroyed them. We only got one loss through the season. That was against Tampa Bay, and our offense wasn't clicking back then, but our offense is clicking with Jared Goff, and also with our running backs, David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's probably one of the best slot receivers in the NFL in the slot. I'm just talking about in the slot. Jameson Williams, he was suspended, but he about to be back. He about to bang. And the thing is like, on tight end, he hasn't have a come out party yet. Man, this offense is loaded. Like we're going to the Super Bowl. As a Lions fan, I can honestly say that we're going to the Super Bowl, and hopefully we get to face the Kansas City Chiefs. But Detroit, as a fan, this offense is good enough to go to the Super Bowl, and I can't wait. But like I said, I'm save a little bit more, save a little bit more about the end of the season, which when we had our picks earlier, which we originally picked who's going to win the division, who's going to the playoffs. We're going to reveal back when the end of the NFL season starts and everything. So we're almost there, but this mid-season, Kansas City, they're good. Baltimore, but Detroit. Man, I feel good about my team. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, but this is the picture, guys. So, guys, let us know who you think, who y'all got favorite going to the Super Bowl. Not Super Bowl, but actually the playoffs. But this mid season. This is crunch time. So if y'all team is up right now on the picture on the wild card round, shout out to y'all teams. But you know a lot of other teams still got a lot of work to do. You got Cincinnati Bengals. You know the 49ers, LA Rams. You got all these other teams that still have great weapons. They see how far they can go as we continue to move forward. But man, it looking good, looking good. But shout out to Detroit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Detroit. They've been doing their thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very, very. But I like y'all coach. Y'all coach Dan Cameron. He just, I don't know. They love playing for him. He's another big red to me. He's another big red. But now that, shout out to the lovely Natasha Vincent. The mother's also in the building. No chaser. He said, "Go Pat, go." I like Jordan Love, but I ain't gonna lie. It's y'all defense to me. Y'all defense just played terrible. But Green Bay could get in there too, because a lot of people predicted on Green Bay versus Detroit. A lot of people are saying that. So let's see. Shout out to the lovely Mimi that's also in the building. Lovely Mimi, the co-host of the Shiesty Avengers, is also in the building. They will be going live right after us at 8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Central Time. It's Wild and Out Wednesday. That's when she normally hosts her thing. Shout out to Abby Wody. That's also in the building. And the creator of the Shiesty Avenger, Ashton Williams, is also in the building. Ruthless Truth is also in the building.
Shout out to Ruthless Truth.
Shout out to those that's watching us right now on Instagram. We got Jim. Jim, how's it going, sweetheart? Let's go. Lady Bless is also in the building. Shay is also in the building. And also Q is also in the building right now watching us on Instagram. Shout out to those watching us on Facebook. You know, I love to say Instagram, Kick, Twitch. Shout out to you guys. Guys, make sure you follow, and also on Rumble and X. Thank you guys for tuning in. Jordan, money. What's going on in the money world? Shout out to White High too. That's also in the building.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about stocks and crypto. So after the person that won the election, which we're gonna get to the topic, stocks was up.
What?
Crypto was up.
What?
And they still going up.
Yes.
Which is a good thing.
Very good thing.
If you got stocks and certain things, majority all the stocks has went up. Shout out to you, Joe Harder, brother. Assalamu alaikum to you, brother. But yeah, man, stocks and crypto gold went up after the person who won, and we're not joking. But go ahead, Hakeem. See what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Hakeem. Play the clip from Yahoo Finances, and after that, we chop it up.
Hakeem, did you invest in Bitcoin? Did you do
it? Every check.
Oh man, I didn't do it.
Check.
I'm mad I didn't do it.
And bond yields surging this morning as investors react to Donald Trump winning a second presidential term. We want to bring in Douglas Holtz-Eakin. He served as director of the Congressional Budget Office from 2003 until 2005, and he is the current president of the American Action Forum, a conservative think tank. Douglas, it's great to have you here on Yahoo Finance with us. So I think when you take a look at the market's reaction this morning, very much they are viewing Trump's policies as pro-economic growth. I'm curious, how do you see this playing out under a second Trump term?
Well, certainly the most striking difference between the Biden administration and what probably would have been the Harris administration and Mr. Trump is in the regulatory area. The Biden administration has imposed $1.7 trillion of costs on the private sector in not yet 4 years. That's double what Obama did in 8 years. During his 4 years as president, Donald Trump imposed $40 billion of regulatory costs. So it's just night and day different on the regulatory front. There's no reason to believe that that'll be any different the next time around. I think that was a key part of the surge that we saw in 2017. The small business sector, the optimism went up dramatically. I think you're seeing that again today. And then, we know the other pieces, the unambiguous good news of extending the tax cuts, perhaps getting lower corporate rate as well. And then the question of what happens on the tariff front, which is a headwind to growth, and people try to sort out how big an impact that's going to have.
Well, how do you sort it out, Doug? I mean, I guess it's too soon to tell because we don't know what he's actually going to impose. There's been some talk, well, maybe it's just going to be a negotiating chip. It wasn't that the first time. So how do you then, as an economist, try to sort of weigh those different elements?
Well, I think the first step is to try to understand who controls the House, which is still up in the air as we speak and is central to how this goes forward. If the Republicans control the House, there is the chance for them to use so-called reconciliation, these fast-track procedures that only require 50 votes in the Senate, to pass legislation. And that legislation, if it doesn't create long-term deficits, can be permanent. Unlike 2017 when everything had to sunset because it had a deficit impact. If they can make it deficit neutral, they can make it permanent. Many Republicans would be attracted to the idea that, hey, we can use the $3 to $4.5 trillion of tariff revenue to offset these other tax cuts and maybe get this to deficit neutral. They might not like the tariffs in and of themselves, but it's a way to get there for their other objectives. If they don't control the House, that's off the table, and it's up to the executive branch and just how aggressive Mr. Trump is going to be. My reading of the situation is he's talked a lot about a lot of things. The ones that come first in his mind, the ones he mentions first, talks about the most, are on the immigration deportation front. Certainly the immigration border crossings will be tightened down even further. There will be attempts to change the legal immigration system to minimize immigration to the U.S. Deportation is a wild card. He promised to deport 11 million people in the 2016 race. That never transpired. We did some work back then that said it would cost $400 or $500 billion, take about 20 years. None of that played out at all. So I've got an eye on that as well.
Douglas, what about the impact that specifically is going to have on the labor market when you talk about wages, when you talk about employment numbers, and that actually turning into a challenge here for a Trump administration?
I think that's a real risk that they run. The labor market has finally cooled somewhat, but the unemployment rate is 4.1%. And this is not an economy that is overflowing with excess labor. And to cut back on the source of not just low-skilled labor, we're now seeing immigration at all skill levels, and those skills are needed in the labor force. So to cut that off and minimize it, I think is a risk that I certainly wouldn't take as a policymaker, one they're going to have to consider pretty carefully. And I'll just echo what Rick Newman said about, the Fed now has to game this out as well. What do you think about tighter labor markets? Is that a possibility? How much inflation pressure comes from the tariffs? How quickly does that happen? What does that do to their plans to move monetary policy more toward neutral? Are they stuck now with a more restrictive policy? That's a headwind to growth as well.
Doug, thank you so much for taking some time with us this morning. Appreciate it.
So there you go. Yeah, man. Y'all look at the stock market, man. It's hot right now. I don't know, since the person got elected, it just turned money like that, especially in the stock market and crypto market like that. But hey, man, I'm glad I got some things that's in the stock market, and I definitely got some crypto. My crypto account looking really good right now. But go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, Hakeem. Man, what's your take about how stocks and crypto is going up because of the person who's been elected?
So, for a lot of us don't know, Trump has been very optimistic about crypto. He said that way before. We already know Trump is good for business. It doesn't surprise me stocks is going up. They're talking about taking a risk on a business plan. They're traditional politician, not businessmen. They don't do business. So seeing this, we need a reset. We need a labor reset. It's a bunch of people here who can gladly work that need jobs. So when I see this, pay what people are worth. If you got to raise the price on things, so be it. If there's livable wage, so be it. We need to be competitive when it comes to the quality of life here in America, to be able to go to work, and we might have to tweak some things. You know what I mean? Because when we're talking about Europe, Spain, and all these other places in Germany, they're getting something right. We're the greatest country in the world, but we got people on Skid Row. Tell me, does that make sense?
Yeah, but right now I'm looking at the Bitcoin is up by 9. It's up by 9%. That's really good.
Yeah.
For those that invest in Bitcoin, I know this is not financial advice. Always speak to your financial advisor, but Bitcoin's up. Boy, it's looking good for those that did good Bitcoin investments. Shout out to you guys, man. Y'all up 9%. Now
I'm going to go get my phone. I got to go check my phone.
That ain't that for right now. Even the stock market is up like 1,300 points. So it's just showing that presidential election make a big impact on the market. So that's why it's so very important to where you put your money in, especially when it comes time to the presidential election. I think we spoke about it before the presidential election actually pretty much happened. We talked about make sure you put your money in the right place, so you never know, it may soar up. Depends who may be elected. And as you can see, the person that was elected brought the stock market to the all-time high in a very long time. So a lot of people right now are investing heavy. So guys, if you want the people that are investing heavy right now, congratulations to you. Keep investing. As you can see, everything is in the green. And of course, you want to say that the market always balances itself out. But as of right now, a lot of people are seeing a lot of money. I know a lot of people are excited about it. So kudos to you guys that was doing investment while everything was at its lower peak. Go right ahead, Jordan.
Hopefully, this is a sign that the economy will be good again. Hopefully, but hey, man, it's amazing, yo. Not just Bitcoin, Ronnie. You got Ethereum's doing good. It's up almost 12% on crypto. Solana's up almost 13%. Dogecoins is up almost 15%. Shiba Inu, which that's my favorite penny stock on crypto, it's up about 7%. And then crypto.com Chronos is up almost about 20%. And the stock markets, oh my God, all the stocks are up, man. And man, this is why you like to start marketing crypto for. Because days like this, or certain days like this, your pocket gets fatter. And my pockets is just getting fatter, yo. All three of our pockets is getting fatter. Am I wrong, gentlemen?
Yep.
Already. So this is a good thing. This especially around how the president election could make a big impact on the stock market and the crypto market. And right now it's doing good. Ronnie is correct. It will level out. So maybe tomorrow or the next day, it might should go down again. So I've been saying, like I said, like that. That's how the stock market crypto is. So I expect it to last maybe till Thursday, and then after that it's gonna go down. So when money that guys can get it out, because eventually it's gonna. Ronnie says it's gonna bounce it out. It's gonna go down again. But hey, man, I love days like this because our money is getting fatter. It's getting fatter, gentlemen, and hopefully it's gonna get more fat.
Put a big smile. Put a big smile on your face. Put a big smile on your face when you see that green, huh?
Yeah. Why high? You a funny guy. He say straight men and women are more valuable to the world.
Why high is crazy, man. I ain't got time for why, but I know a lot of people right now, they happy to see green, especially the people that day trading and option trading. I know they are smiling right now. Especially I know I'll be watching this content creator. I think y'all know Wall Street Trap. Yesterday he was like screaming when he heard the video, because he knew what time it was. Shout out to the lovely Sapphire Gray that's also in the building. She rising so.
Hey,
I know she's not in a happy mood.
Brown, driving me round. I'm moving. I'm moving to Tampa, baby. Pretty brown. Driving me round.
Our hearts go out to you.
Shout out to Vince, also watching us on Instagram, and shout out to Carlos, that's also watching us on Instagram. Shout out to you, big dog, for coming through and showing love and support. Joey, you already know what time it is. Hip hop. What's happening in the hip hop world, big dog?
Let's get into it. So we're gonna talk about Kodak Black because he was on Kaiser Not live stream, and he was tweaking, like he was on drugs, and I thought he was taking rehab, but how he looking right now, Ronnie Hakeem, he is not looking good. And then after that certain situation, he kind of addressed the kind of situation about getting help and everything, but. It's not looking good for Kodak Black what he's doing right now. But other than that, Hakeem, play the clip, see what we're talking about, and after that we'll chop it up.
You got going on. But that's why sometimes you can't always say it, but at times when it feel good, that's when you say it sometimes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what you got going on. But that's why sometimes you can't. I want to keep getting money. I just want to keep the money. I just want to keep getting the money. Get the money. I just want the money. I just want the money. I don't want the money. I just want the money. Bitch, how you know my name? How you know my name? How you know my name? I don't know you. So how you know my name? You scared with me. Shorty said you want sex for me. I said I don't want that sex. You're not scared.
Let me see the papers. Let me see the paper. I need to go to the clinic. I need to go to the doctor. Let me see
I
that.
can't. What are
I
you
don't need
doing?
HIV because no, that's not how. I don't want to die. I
It's not
don't
even
want to
funny.
die.
It's like
I don't want
it's
to die.
sad.
I don't want to die.
It's not even funny. It's just like it's like
Not
King,
like
man.
that.
It's sad.
Thank you, my boy.
Thank you so much. Hey,
Appreciate you.
appreciate you. Thank you so much.
It's not even funny. It's just like, man.
Okay, when I see you later. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. All right.
My boy.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Appreciate you.
Again. Boop.
Oh!
When I do that, that means I like I fuck you. You know what I mean? All right.
I ain't gonna lie, Haki. I like that thing though. I might give
Yeah.
me one. It just look hard.
What was that around his neck?
A scar, patient scar.
That was something, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Thank you, my boy.
That was like a Haitian scar.
Hell no, they don't know what LSD. Say y'all people like who be on that. Y'all be on all type of shit. Y'all be on shrooms, acid, all type of stupid ass shit. You know, but I take you one perk and y'all be so fucking butthurt. Y'all wanna like a nigga anyway. That bitch ain't nothing wrong with me, facts. Thank you, love. Thank you, love. Thank you, Denisha. Thank you. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into a nigga life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of little shit. Oh yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh look, bro, they try to like, and then y'all don't think. Hell no, they don't know what LSD. Say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all. Yeah, I'm serious worried about Kodak, man. I am, man. That wasn't
I can't your screen blurry.
That wasn't good. Yeah, you still got a blurry on my king. But go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take on Kodak Black, man? What's going on with him?
He's spazzing out. Not only that, but they didn't even show the part when he was literally threw something in the air and he caught it with his mouth. A lot of people are speculating. Allegedly it was a pill to get him to that point of that highness. So, but it's sad to see. It's sad to see that, like, he literally crashing out right before your eyes, and it happens. Some people, some people relapse, especially when it comes to something like a hard sense of drugs. So I'm just hoping he gets the help he needs, because Kodak he's very talented. He's very unique type of artist. But because to me, I find him to be very hysterical, very funny. Like, he just got that swagger about him. Like, people like now, all people love him. He got that swagger about him, and he's funny. But at the same time, seeing someone like that, even you see, like, even Consonant is worried about him, and you're like, wow, like bro, you tweaking, and he definitely was tweaking. So I just hope that he really get the help he needs, because I want to see him back in prison. Prison's not where he needs to be. I think he just need help. Go right ahead, Hakeem.
We're now watching somebody self-destruct right in front of our eyes, and he's done this before. All we can do is keep him in our prayers. And this is why say no to drugs. This is why it doesn't matter if you have tons of money or no money. Look the effects of it when you don't have self-control. Shout outs to Mary J. Pratt, new subscriber here. Thank you for joining us. We have conversations about life, politics, and everything, and with objective perspective. So I'm going to pray for Kodak, but I already know what the outcome is. It's not going to look good for him. You know what I mean? I pray for him. I hope his mom intervenes. But the problem is when you got somebody who is the person with the most money, who's going to question him? You get what I'm trying to say? And that's the thing.
Yeah, I understand, man. It's man. It's unfortunate sad to see that he still got problems like that, and hopefully he gets some help and go to rehab, because, yeah, man, that's not, even though it wasn't funny. It's just like it's sad to see. You're one of the biggest streamers, in the United States, and to see you play yourself like that, just letting yourself loose like that, like you think allegedly that you're on some type of drugs or anything like that. It's just sad, man, and he's walking on a terrible road right now. But yeah, man, hopefully he can get the help he needs. I don't know, but what he tried to after me when he was trying to explain himself after going to Instagram Live, man, that's still not a good look, man. because we see like all three of us see what's going on with you, and you still going on this path, which is it was not a right path to go on, and eventually, next 3 or 4 years, we're not gonna hear about Kodak Black. He ain't gonna be popular like he used to. So hopefully, like I said, he'll get the help that he needs. But yeah, man, that wasn't a good look on that stream, on Castanet stream.
Not only that, but that being said, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Right now, we're about to deep dive the different variety of topics. This is Panel Wednesday. Panel Wednesday for you guys are new to the channel that's listening in is pretty much give you guys an opportunity to come on the panel with us and to deep dive with us as we hit different type of topics. Shout out to those that's watching us on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Guys, make sure you follow. It's so very, very important. Shout out to the Rumble family. Our Rumble subscribers is growing over there. And also X. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. We really do greatly appreciate you. That being said, Jordan, it is Panel Wednesday. Shout out to Ruthless Truth, first one on the panel. And also shout out to the lovely Supreme Guards PhD, but that's also on the panel. Guys, you're welcome to come on. Don't be afraid. We don't bite. Jordan, do your thing, but
I didn't know y'all invite female thugs on your panel.
Absolutely. So you better watch what you say. How y'all doing?
How you doing,
good.
beautiful?
Doing good, doing well.
Y'all about the hood to the hood.
All right, let's get into it. So the big day was yesterday, the presidential election, and we finally got a winner. We definitely got a winner, and that is Donald Trump. Hakeem, go ahead and show the map so I could explain, so we could go in details of which states was that Donald Trump that he really needed, and also Kamala needed to really turn the election around. So as you guys see, right now, the Trump, what you need is 270 electoral votes, and Donald Trump, he got it. The states that really Trump and Harrison needed was Michigan, which Trump won, Wisconsin, which Trump won, and also to me the number one state that you really need to really turn the election around is Pennsylvania. And that's what Donald Trump has. Georgia, it became a red state again. Remember, Joe Biden, he won it the last election, but now it went back to red. And then right now, the elections are still on. So Nevada and Arizona, they had to all the vote hasn't submitted yet. But how's it looking? It looks like Trump is going to win those 2 states as well. And also this guys too, you guys, this is the first time that Donald Trump will be winning not just the electoral votes, but also the popular votes as well. Because remember, the last election, Joe Biden won both, and then before that, with Donald Trump, he went for his first election. He won the electoral votes, but lost in the popular vote, which Hillary Clinton did. So, a lot of people thought, it's that Harris was going to win, but we'll get in detail into it. So, other than that, Trump, he will be back as a 47th president of the United States. So, go ahead, Hakeem, play his speech, and then after that, we're gonna show the percentage of the races and also the men and female that vote for him, and then after that, we'll chop it up.
Good, Jordan. So we get the record straight. Black man did vote for Kamala Harris, but go ahead.
American people, for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. Thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of
Okay,
what's the percentage say the black man voted for Kamala Harris?
Play the put the other one up, Hakeem. My bad, because you can see it clear. You can see the lines.
All right. Which one is it? Oh, right
This
here.
one,
That one, yeah, that one. So
yeah.
people can see it
People can see it
clearly.
better. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
take us out too, Hakeem. Put it out the screen so we can show the bottom ones too. So as you can see, guys, here are the percentages of who vote for who. So you know you have the mostly that voted for Trump was predominantly white men, white women, and also people surprised is it's a Latino man that really voted for
No, I wasn't surprised about that one. I wasn't
not
surprised
you,
about that.
yeah, not you, Ronnie, but a majority of people were surprised to see that Latino man has voted for Trump and everything. Going by black man vote for Harris. 78% voted for Harris, but and 20% for Donald Trump. But remember, guys, back in the 2020 election, there was more people. There was more black men. There was a bigger percentage of black men voted for Joe Biden. I think it was like almost 85 or 86%. And you could see from the black men, I think only 8% voted, 8% less voted for Donald Trump, and now you see a boost from I think it was 11% or to 20%. So it's an 8 or 9% difference of black men voted for Donald Trump. But yeah, so you can see, how for that to be the turnaround that the Latin community, Latin men probably, and Florida, Michigan, Georgia, and Pennsylvania, I think that really helped, Donald Trump to get the electoral votes he needs to win those states. So there you have it, people. Those are the
No, but y'all don't see.
results. And as you can see, yeah, go ahead.
I want to say you're gonna see Chicago Gorilla in the comment. He said, "What source is this?"
Yeah.
Y'all see Chicago Gorilla in the comment.
Shout out to Chicago Gorilla.
Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. You can put us back up, and just want to show the.
No, but I'm glad Jordy got this. You got this up because it's showing the record straight. Because a lot of people saying, "Oh, black man wasn't voting for Kamala Harris." There you go. It said 78%. That's a higher percentage.
PhD with the fourth grade Leaving Rental brothers even voted.
Exactly, that's a higher percentage. But everybody should already know we're not going to beat the white. That's not going to happen. White men and white women, nah. They majority of the whole United States. Listen, you're not going to win. No, but the Latino vote, I'm not surprised with it. I'm not, because they're Republicans.
They were, majority of them, even, you know what I mean? But do you remember, the lady with the bald head? I forgot her name. She said on a video that white women did not back Kamala Harris.
She did. I remember she did say that.
Yeah, Joy Reid. Joy Reid. Yeah,
Joy Reid. And I'm like, the numbers show it right there. But even other races didn't even support her. So you know what I mean? It was.
No, but 7% voted for Trump. That's black women, because black. But not only that, but I think you got to keep it in mind too. A lot of people left their ballot blank when it came to the president. A lot of people didn't vote for president actually.
That is true.
This year, so
yeah,
that's what happened when you don't vote. People say vote don't matter. Well, as you can see, it does, because like them people went out for him.
Listen,
go ahead.
Trump won rural America. Let's just get that straight. North Carolina, they came out in droves. All these small towns, they was rolling their grandmothers to that ballot box in rural America. We talking about the trailer parks, or them country boys. They went on and showed out.
They did. They didn't play. And the one that shocked me the most, I think, remember I told you Jordan and Hakeem on Monday, the biggest factor is going to be Pennsylvania, and they did. I told you, whoever win Pennsylvania win the whole election. Trump won Pennsylvania when I heard around 12 o'clock a.m. He was in the lead in Pennsylvania. I said it was a wrap because Pennsylvania was the only one. If she would have won Pennsylvania, she would have won. But I knew she wasn't gonna win Pennsylvania. For some reason, I was like, she's not gonna win Pennsylvania because she didn't go as hard as she could. Her campaign was nothing but concerts, and I kept telling people that it wasn't focused on issue. It was just pretty much like a concert. You go there, you having a party. You can't do that, especially now in Pennsylvania. Nah. You can't do that. You got to go in there. You got to tell the people, hey, we're going to work. We're going to do this. Even if you have to lie a little bit, you got to do that's what Trump did. You have to lie a little bit. It's going to put you in the seat. That's pretty much what he did. And that's why he won it. But anyhow, Ruthless, your thoughts. PhD, I know she didn't vote, but I know Bruce, you probably didn't vote as well. But just your thoughts on the whole
Babe, you
situation
didn't
of
vote?
the presidential election. Remember, she said she wasn't gonna vote. She said it.
We need to talk about this later.
So I'm just here to say, like I said, I don't know what the black women mad about. The white people put who they want as president in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get it fucked up, right? I know you want to be Black American. You want to put the flag around your black body. You want to walk around for Ray Vosa's way, hoping the Democrats, the women power empowerment movement, the white women betrayed y'all. The same ones who sold you on feminism put in a man, said, you know what, we don't want this chick. We don't want her to lead this country. We want him leading this country, right? So we have here now, I see some black women today on the panels yelling at black men, y'all 20%, y'all voted for Trump, but they gonna have that. They need to have that smoke for the white women, right? Because they the ones, right? They the ones who they're the Latino men. Of course, they're gonna vote for Republican, right? Because they understand that they want money, right? They want their money, value their money. But the white men and the white women were the leaders. They're the leaders. They said, hey, we're going to speak out. All them South states, Southern states, all white folks.
Yep.
And black women
You preaching, Rufus.
Black women came out yelling at black men. Y'all stupid. Y'all don't, how y'all vote this, that. Dude, I just want this to be clear. I don't know whenever black people gonna open their eyes again to understand that America is bigger than them, bigger than us. We want to participate. We want participation trophies and shit. We want to speak loud like our voice. The Democrats talk shit. And how do they garner our vote? And this is embarrassing to me. How did Democrats get all these black men and women to vote for them? I put Megan Thee Stallion up there, said, twerk it till you work it.
That's what I'm saying. Concert facts.
There was no intellectual strategy. Nope. There was no intellectual strategy to get the black vote. There was no, there was no pandering to where, hey, look, can we reason at the table together. They just put a big booty girl up there, Sexy Red, all them. All they do is concerts, and they got damn near 100% of all the black votes. That's a fucking lot of votes. And still got wiped out, right? And still got wiped out. So black people should be ashamed of themselves today. That's all it took for y'all to vote was her she didn't policies. She wasn't talking. She just put a woman up there with a big booty, and Megan Thee Stallion got great body, excellent body, right? I ain't gonna say it wasn't delicious, right? Looking, but that's all that she had to give us. Look, you want to vote for us? And then Obama came down and was talking to the men like we was boys.
Yep.
Not men, from boys to men.
Well, it did work, but it worked. It did, but it did work. 78%.
How you gonna talk to me like Obama? Fuck you, nigga. I'm a man. How you gonna talk to me like that? But what happened? Black man. Yeah, Obama. Yeah, we bitches. We was gonna go Trump, but now we gonna go Kamala because you said we look weak not voting for a woman, right? But that shit didn't work, right? It didn't matter. Because the white women and the white men stood on principle. They stood on business.
They did.
Go take that smoke to the White House. Go take that smoke to all them southern countries. Go take it to them and say, white man, white woman, why you put a white man in president? And then you make it have that conversation. But I'm going to land the plane here because I know PhD, we got a lot to say. Listen, black people, you need to mind your business. Politics, America, does not respect us. And they never will. No matter how much you try to shame black men, you bitch ass, broke ass nigga, y'all don't own shit. Y'all ain't never gonna be shit. Snap, 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 right? Snap the neck, snap your dreams out the air, right? No matter how much you do that, and no matter how much a black man beg you back, white people want who they want, and the black people, They don't give a fuck about us. They gonna want who they want in that motherfucking office. I'll land it.
Shout out to Seek the Truth, a new subscriber in the building. Appreciate you for being here. They sent out on you already know Shark Tank, you already know, and Oprah, and etc. Not only that, but I also heard Kamala Harris as well. She was supposed to go on other white podcasters like Joe Rogan. She didn't go to Adrian Ross. She didn't go to. She wanted to focus on black podcasters. I'm like, no, you're supposed to go on all of them, like the Breakfast Club, Club Shay Shay. Who else she went on? The View, like
Roland Martin.
I'm like, no. When you're trying to beat a man like Trump, you're supposed to go on the white conservative side, answer their question. Dave Ramsey, she refused to go to talk to him. So I knew what time it was. She didn't, like Sophia Gray said, it was strategy. She didn't do the right strategy, and I will put her in the hole.
She did what her handlers told her to do. What do you mean?
Man, they did a bad job. Her campaign did a bad job with all that money. She was supposed to go in. She was supposed to capitalize on that. Go ahead.
The Democrats gonna be back next 4 years, so it don't matter, right? They don't care.
Hey, Hakeem, will you get a chance? I don't know if you want to go PSG before I play because I want to play Kamala Harris's speech. So I don't know if you want to go before or after.
I mean, it's up to y'all. It's y'all show.
No, come on, hey, listen, ladies first.
Ladies first.
Be a leader, Jordan. What's your question? What do you think?
Okay, so what I'll do, I'll play the clip. Go ahead, play the clip. Go, because I want to put a speech on. So Hakeem, start at the because it's kind of late. She came on, so start at the 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 48 seconds spot.
You said 1 hour. What?
No, 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 48 seconds. The speech is not that long. It's not, and I'll let you know when to stop it.
You said 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 48 seconds.
Please welcome the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So let me say, and I love you back. And I love you back. So let me say, my heart is full today. My heart is full today, full of gratitude for the trust you have placed in me, full of love for our country, and full of resolve. The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for, but hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright. As long as we never give up and as long as we keep fighting. To my beloved Doug and our family, I love you so very much. To President Biden and Dr. Biden, thank you for your faith and support. To Governor Walz and the Walz family, I know your service to our nation will continue. And to my extraordinary team, to the volunteers who gave so much of themselves, to the poll workers and the local election officials, I thank you all. Look, I am so proud of the race we ran and the way we ran it. Over the 107 days of this campaign, we have been intentional about building community and building coalitions, bringing people together from every walk of life and background, united by love of country with enthusiasm and joy in our fight for America's future. And we did it with the knowledge that we all have so much more in common than what separates us. Now, I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. I get it. But we must accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him that we will help him and his team with their transition, and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power. A fundamental principle of American democracy is that when we lose an election, we accept the results. That principle, as much as any other, distinguishes democracy from monarchy or tyranny. And anyone who seeks the public trust must honor it. At the same time, in our nation, we owe loyalty not to a president or a party, but to the Constitution of the United States. And loyalty to our conscience and to our God. My allegiance to all three is why I am here to say, while I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign. The fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people. A fight for the ideals at the heart of our nation, the ideals that reflect America at our best. That is a fight I will never give up. I will never give up the fight for a future where Americans can pursue their dreams, ambitions, and aspirations, where the women of America have the freedom to make decisions about their own body and not have their government telling them what to do.
You can stop that, Hakeem, right there.
We will never give up the fight to protect our schools and
I personally believe that's the one thing. So I think they, with the double quote for her, to use, abortion. I think she leaned on that too much, and I think that's one of the reasons she lost it. One of the reasons she lost the election, because there's so many other problems that we have in the United States and America, and I think her not addressing like the other things kind of hurt her of having certain states like Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania could really put a stamp on, getting the votes so she can get those states. But yeah, so go ahead, Diva. What's your result? What's your take on the elections?
So I'm not surprised. The white women always vote in a way that supports, supports white supremacy, basically. So no surprise, they've never been in coalition or in league with any other group of women, especially Black women. The Hispanic men don't surprise me either, just because a lot of them want to be white men as well. I do have to push back on Ruthless when he said his misguided comment that white women sold us on feminism. There were Black female feminists before white women even came up with the word. What is that in the background? Is somebody playing music?
No,
That's
that's you.
after you get cooked.
No, that's not me.
I'm not. Nobody's playing music. I'm
No,
not playing
that's
music.
me. That's me. That's my
Oh.
daughter. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, my bad. So we certainly didn't get it from them, right? So since Black women were enslaved, there were Black women fighting for issues or the advancement of Black women. And so I'm pretty sure Ruthless, being who he is and not being able to read past a 4th grade level, he doesn't really know people like Anna Julia Cooper,
I love you too,
Ida
Diva.
Wells, or Mary Church Terrell, or Frances Harper, any of those women, right? Because again, he can't read above a 4th grade level, so that he wouldn't have made it that far.
I know how to get money, PhD. That's all I know how to do. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I know how to do. Get money. I can't read, but I can get bread.
Okay, well, it ain't helping you out at all.
It is very much so.
Okay, well, take some of that money and take it to your nearest day spa and let them give your ass a facial. Because your shit look ashy right now. Your shit look ashy right now, nigga. Nevertheless, as Ronnie pointed out, no, sir, you look ashy. As Ronnie pointed out, I did not vote, and I am a firm believer that Black people, we didn't vote ourselves into this situation, and we ain't gonna be able to vote ourselves out of it, right? And the other thing is, I didn't like either candidate. I also dislike that the Democrats don't really seem to have a well-crafted plan for what they want, and like it or lump it, the other side does, right? So years ago, they had a strategy when Obama was in office that, okay, we can't get the White House, but what we gonna do is, start filling up these federal judge seats, right?
Yep.
Well, when Trump got in, right? And so they had the foresight to understand that was very important. The foresight to understand that it was important for them to get those Supreme Court justice, seats filled during their tenure when they were in the White House. Meanwhile, RGB, refused to take her old decrepit ass home, even though she should have. So, they could have filled that seat. Nevertheless, then fast forward to now, whether people like it or were afraid of it or whatever, they still had that Project 2025 where they had a very well-crafted and well laid out plan for what they wanted. What did the other side have to counter with, other than trying to make people afraid of what might happen if the other side win, right? So you have to come with more than that. So I agree with all of y'all when y'all say that. You have to come with more than that. You have to be able to articulate what exactly it is you're trying to accomplish. And I just think that, frankly, the Democrats have gotten lazy. They don't really think about, issues like that. And so that's my thoughts. I'm not surprised by what happened because, like people have been pointing out, white supremacy rules the day. And so hopefully this will show us with the Hispanic men voting the way they did. It'll make us stop with all this black and brown bullshit because it ain't no black and brown bullshit. Brown is trying to be white. So, yeah.
But shout out to Maya Reed, that's also in the building. Shout out to shout out to Kareem Stevie, and also shout out to Realistic Vibe, that's also in the building, and also Nightish is also in the building as well. But go ahead, Jordan. Jordan was gonna say something. Jordan was gonna say something further.
I was gonna say, PhD made a great point of how the Democrats are lazy because you look at the Senate. They want the Senate out of 52, out of 44. Either they still 3 seats in the game, but if it goes to Democrats, the Senate control, the Republicans control the Senate, And not just that, they are controlling the House too, because right now the House of Representatives, the Republican has the control of 205, and Democrats is 190. There's one seat to be gained left, which it doesn't matter. So as you can see, PhD made a great point, because now they got the Senate, the Republicans got the Senate, and now they got the House. So the Republicans had a well planned thought of what they was going to do, and from the House of Representatives to the Senate and now to the White House, they got it.
So I want to say this, right, to PhD. You black women have come on here unceremoniously.
You can't even pronounce the word, niggas. Now spell it.
You said I couldn't pronounce. Now you want me to spell it?
Yeah,
anyway,
y'all want you to do both. You can't
unceremoniously. You got
unceremoniously. Because if you can't spell it, then you shouldn't
I
be
didn't
using it.
interrupt you. I didn't even interrupt you that one
Yes,
time.
you did interrupt me. Yes, you did.
But you guys have unceremoniously
You interrupted me several times.
Deleting black babies.
Uh-huh.
You guys have said we've been, once again, we don't own nothing. We ain't ever gonna be nothing.
Right.
But guess what? We show loyalty to y'all by letting y'all manipulate us still. Even after all of the things you said about us, the black men voted with y'all for Kamala. Right? We literally, all them black men really just want to show support for the woman. Particularly the black woman, right? This is when we still show loyalty to y'all, even though y'all ain't really that much happy with us. But we're still like loyal dogs. Right? We follow y'all. We follow no matter what. Right? And we went right in with y'all, went down with y'all in a fight. So, and y'all still can't say, you know what? We appreciate that your support. You still haven't said that one time in their speech or none of these panels, and not one time say, you know what, black men, I know it was a fight we lost, but thank you for your support. We appreciate you. Now, all y'all here saying is the 20%, y'all ain't shit. Y'all know what y'all doing. And then all you focus on is, oh, the white woman didn't sell. The feminism started with white women, right? Because
it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't. You just don't know enough to know.
During slavery, we didn't count. We wouldn't even count as a form of a person.
That doesn't mean that there were black women fighting for rights, right?
Listen, when they were in slavery,
that's still
feminism. Once again, when black women were in slavery,
and they were still fighting for their rights to their children.
I'm not saying that, KD, but we're talking about
all of that's feminism. Just because the word wasn't around then don't mean nothing.
No, it's not. It's different.
Yes, it is. Just like suffragettes are considered early feminists. Even though they weren't using the word then, right? They were using suffragettes, but that's considered feminism.
Remember, the difference between black women
fight is that y'all be so uneducated and ignorant. You always want to try to tell somebody something.
You need to understand.
And I don't need to say thank or appreciate nobody because I didn't know neither one of them.
With the black man's fight, we had to fight together for our rights. That's different. We were fighting.
Do you know who Ida B. Wells is?
I don't care.
Right, because she was fighting for you all, you stupid motherfucker. She was the one going around documenting all the goddamn lynchings of black men.
Why are you cursing like that, though?
Because you're an idiot. That's why.
Let's have a conversation. Anyway,
no, you're an idiot.
We're not gonna
sit up here and tell us what black women haven't been doing. Black women have always done it.
Listen,
don't talk to me, Ruthless, because I don't want to mess up their panel. Please don't talk to me.
Man and a black woman fight.
Do not say anything else to me, Ruthless.
I'm talking to them.
No, because you're stupid to me.
Not talking to you.
You're an idiot to me.
Okay,
great. Thank you.
So listen to this, black man. During slavery, the black woman fight and the black man fight was identical. So it wasn't a feminism fight. It was about blackness. It was about getting free from our oppressor. That's a different fight than trying to get some rights just for women, exclusively for women, which were particularly white women at that time. And then black women came later after they got emancipated with the black men from slavery. Then black women joined in later. So don't sit here and say, oh, in slavery, black women was fighting for rights. Black men and black women had the same fight. We were both fighting for the same fucking thing. We were enjoined as one in the civil rights movement, all the way to the Black Panthers. Okay? So don't sit here and say that y'all was on your own ever since slavery. No, we was together. And for the record, we shed more men blood, black men blood was shed way more than black women. Right? We died way more than y'all did. We sacrificed way more than y'all did. We the one took the pistols and went out and were just taking out people. Y'all were just at home, just rah-rah. But we was with the business. So don't take or discredit or diminish our ability to stand up for y'all and us. So moving the conversation back to normal. Thank you for your time.
Let me
and
just
I'm gonna land
point
it.
out that black
The women here are not even appreciating our support for them, even when they have unceremoniously dogged us through these YouTube streets. And I landed.
Go cry to your mammy. Even black women during slavery were fighting for reproductive rights, right? And so they were being raped, right? They were fighting against that. They were fighting to be able to determine whether or not they could choose for themselves when to have babies and with whom to have babies, right? And so I'm blanking on the lady's name right now, but one woman in particular. But this was a strategy employed by many enslaved black women during the time. They would chew on cotton seeds because it is an abortifacient. If you study herbalism or know anything about herbs, then you know what that means. And she refused to have any children from the man that she had been assigned as a husband while she was enslaved. The people actually thought she could not have children. However, when they were released from slavery, she and her husband went on to have 5 children, right? And so she was choosing for herself not to bring any enslaved children into the institution of slavery. If you watch the movie Beloved, that's what the whole movie is about, being able to choose. And so there were always black women fighting for black women specific rights, even during slavery. But you got to read above a 4th grade level to know that.
No, but one thing I noticed about this election, you see how white women still stand behind their white man. That's one thing I have noticed. That white man go conservative, white women gonna go right behind her. If black men try to go conservative, black women find to be an issue with that. Why is that?
Oh, because y'all don't have the same shit to offer that a white man do, right? So they follow those white men. They got some treats to get, some butter biscuits, right? Those white men.
But not all white men. But not all white men are wealthy.
I'm not.
Not all white men are wealthy.
It's not about all white men being wealthy. White men create systems, right? And so they don't all have to be wealthy. They're gonna create systems to ensure that the group is taken care of. Us following behind y'all, a lot of times, you don't know enough to make the decision on which direction to go in. And then B, until you can confront and defeat that white man, it's not going to be in our best interest to follow behind nothing y'all talking about.
Go ahead. I don't know. Y'all have any pushback before we move forward. Go right ahead.
Nah, I'm stuck right now.
All right, we're going to continue to show some reactions from people and also for celebrities who has mixed emotion with the election. So go ahead, Akeem, go play. I think we got Cardi B, Plies, and we have people that was there at Howard University at Kamala Harris's headquarters. So go ahead and play the clip, and then we'll chop some more up.
Shout out to On Your Spot Live that's watching us on Instagram. Shout out to K-Baby watching us on Instagram. Shout out to Trey E. What's going on, Trey? Shout out to him also watching us on Instagram right now as we speak. And shout out to those that are watching us on Rumble. Go right ahead, King. Play that clip. And guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that like button. You find this to be very entertaining show. Ruthless Truth and PhD for going at it. We're gonna let you go at it. I'm being honest. Cause I'm just gonna private the video. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna private the video. So I can do whatever.
Oh my God.
Hey, trust me, they won't be able to find it. But go ahead. Go ahead, Hakeem.
They shut my Instagram page down.
You lying.
For hate speech. Because when I played that video.
What video?
The Kamala speech.
No, man, because mine's still on.
Hate speech? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Look, let me show you.
What are you talking about? Because mine's still on.
Wow. Hakeem, you got Messenger? I'll send it to Messenger.
Yeah.
All right. Give one.
How was that hate?
What in the world?
How does what?
And there was no hate speech.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's
Like you did something else, man.
No, I didn't do nothing. You know I don't do nothing radical on there.
Oh man. And I think with one of your videos I went viral or something. You want to say something about Trump and the Republicans, something.
But
That
like
one got your channel flagged.
well, yeah, Hakeem, you can appeal it. So I don't know what they.
Yeah, that ain't make no sense.
That makes no sense.
Because I apologize, I'm live now. Me and you showing the same thing.
I don't know what's going on.
You better click off of it, Ronnie.
Nah, I'm good. They can flag this. I don't care. I got another page. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, Hakeem Ronnie got like 3-4 pages. So yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Hakeem's back. I don't know what Hakeem's talking about. Hakeem being dramatic.
Okay, cool. But yeah, listen, y'all seen what just happened, did y'all?
Yeah, I seen it.
They made a mistake, and we did. I think when Ruthless and PhD was going at it, I think that's what it was.
They hating.
KI Culture Radio is the biggest thing on the planet. So guys, make sure y'all hit that like button.
23 more. Pennsylvania has 19 electoral votes. Michigan has 15 votes at this time. That means he needs 23 more. Pennsylvania has 19 electoral votes. Michigan has 15 votes at this time. That means he needs 20.
I'm fucking sad. I'm sad. I hate. I don't know. I'm just really fucking annoyed. I'm really annoyed. So we've been watching this shit for like hours now. I haven't even fucking recorded yet. Like we just been watching for hours. I see that Kamala didn't come out to talk at Howard, and as strong as she is, no matter what, I know that she's probably emotional right now. I know there's probably a lot going on in her mind, and I know she's not listening to this, but she eventually will see it. I just hope that she knows that no matter what happened tonight, that millions of people are proud of her. I'm proud of her. I'm fucking sad. I'm sad. I hate. I don't know. I'm just really fucking annoyed. I'm really annoyed. So we've been watching this shit for like hours now. I haven't even fucking recorded yet. Like we just been watching for hours. I see that Kamala, women around the world are proud of her. Women of color are proud of her. And I'm not even gonna. Y'all know how I felt in the beginning of the fucking year. I did not want to vote for nobody. She changed my mind. I feel like she was very honest. I feel like she said the things that I wanted to hear. When I look at her in her face, and when she was talking to me, I really felt like she was very genuine. I feel like she was not playing no fucking games. And she had 100 days to do all of this. And she woke this nation up. She woke this nation up. I feel like there was a lot of things that went wrong. I feel like last year, women around the world are proud of her. Women of color are proud of her. They kept her too much in the background. And a lot of people were asking, but what was Harris doing? What was Harris doing? And I know for a fact that she just didn't have much power last year. I feel like they kept her a lot in the background last year. And I feel like they put her in a position this year to practically save the day. And she did a lot. Academics at the Trump record. Academics is crazy. And I'm proud of her, and I hope that she's proud of herself. No matter what happens tonight, this is gonna be like one of the most unforgettable elections. And I love
What is
her.
she talking
And I don't say
about?
I love a lot of people. Y'all know that.
I'm
Because I
confused.
hate everybody.
Huh?
They kept her too. So
Cardi B was drinking, man.
this
What
is
is she
history.
talking
Cardi,
about?
when
Okay, I'm
I
glad I'm not the
can
only
you
one who was confused.
I swear to God
No,
before
you're not the only one.
academics, I'm
You're
gonna
not the
fuck
only one
I'm
on
Yeah,
page
sick of
either.
you.
he's talking in
I don't,
circles.
I'm
I don't know
sick
what
of
she's talking
get
about.
Yeah, she's drunk.
away!
She's drunk.
Get away from me! Sick of you.
The city girls are up. You get what
Run
I'm
your
saying?
fucking
They always
house,
been up.
motherfucker.
All right, King, you can play other
I'm
videos.
sad. I'm really, really sad.
And mind you, keeping in mind, PG, but these are the people that represent Kamala Harris. Keep that in mind.
Yo, definitely want to jump on here real quick, man, and check on y'all and make sure that y'all was good. Just make sure that y'all was okay. Don't know if y'all can even see my arms, but if I could hug each and every one of y'all who needed a hug right now, man, and just let you put your head on my shoulder and just get off what you want to get off, God knows I would. I was just thinking to myself, man, I wish I had something big enough that I could invite whoever wanted to come just to sit around and do nothing and just check on each other and make sure that each other was good and everybody was holding up okay. I don't ever watch the election night. I always catch it the following morning. Well, at least I did the last election and this one. So I'm pretty much getting the information that a lot of y'all probably had last night, probably a little over an hour ago, and just was kind of processing a little bit of the information to me, and definitely want to jump on here and let y'all know, just because the person that you felt should have won didn't make it across the finish line, don't for a second allow yourself to question your beliefs and what it is that you stand for. Because just because some results didn't go how you foreseen them to go, it doesn't mean that you wrong about anything. All elections mean, or anytime somebody voting on something, is that this group of people, the majority, wanted to try this over here more so than they want to try this over here, for whatever their reasons is. One thing this election did teach me is something that he knew is something that I didn't know. That character no longer matters. That all the dark and divisiveness and all the things he said, he knew people wanted that. I just didn't think that they did. So this whole notion of America, this is not who we are. No, this is exactly who we are. And again, I'm a firm believer that God don't make mistakes. And I know at some point in time, he will reveal why this went the way that it did. And to the end, man, I just want to continue to tell y'all to still stand for the things that you believe in, no differently than I do. And definitely want to tell y'all I love you. And if I can hug you one more time, I would, man. Yo, definitely want to jump on here real
I
quick,
think
man, and
people
check
fail
on
to
y'all and
realize
make
the
sure that
United
y'all was
States is
good.
they're not
Just
ready
make
for
sure
no
that y'all
woman
was
yet.
okay. Don't know if y'all can.
They're not ready for a woman yet. They're not ready for a woman. They're not ready for a woman president. Not here yet. I think Rufus, you said that one time. You said that's never gonna happen.
I never said never gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen, but at this point right now, she was just a throw in because Biden was losing so bad in the beginning. So they tried to figure the women, if they can get the women, they can manipulate the election better. This was all a ploy, right? That's why Kamala really come out and change nothing, because she has to support Biden. So that's why she came with the twerking and all that stuff, just to get the black people, and half-hearted job, because really she supported everything Biden supported.
Yeah, that was I was saying. That was one of my strongest arguments. I kept saying she stand for whatever Biden stand for. So if you voting for her, you're voting for Biden all over again. They got the same. They got the same exact policy. The only thing is she twerked it a little bit, made it sound good, packaged it very well, and then sell it to the public. Now, on the other hand, with Trump, what made his campaign very, very strong is when they were trying to assassinate him so many times. I kept telling people that's going to help him at the long run. That image when he almost got deleted and he stand up and talking about fight, 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 that was it. I was like, he won the election. Right there, he won it. That's going to always be in the history books, and they're going to always talk about that. The president that literally got convicted, a convicted felon, almost went to jail, almost went to prison, got all these hate speeches, all these, and now become the president. Come on now. That's history in the making. History in the making. Everybody's speechless, but it's the fact.
But we clearly see, and we can clearly, honestly take a look at everything, right? In a glass half full, that white people want who they want, period. They don't care, right? Because Kamala, she pretty much dominated the minorities. She dominated that and got wiped out. So the reality of it is we, as and particularly black people, we want so hard to be accepted. We want so hard to have power to be looked at as a certain way, right? And particularly the Roe versus Wade, it was a very catastrophic loss for a lot of women, right? That power is what they wanted. They did not want to lose that because to them, it was a step back in their push for supremacy. So therefore, the Democrats gave them that hope. Right? Back and bleed them children when they see is needed. That is the power that they long to have. Because when it happened, when they said the government's no longer going to support it, it was just a big fucking thing, right? A lot of women were crying and they felt like they was damn near being raped. So I understand, and I learned early in my career as a black man that America and me, I'm just a pioneer, right? I'm just a passing through. I understand that what's happening in politics, what's going on up there, they have an agenda, right? And white people, even though they might fight and do all this little nasha, but for the greater picture, they will come together and they will unite.
Yes.
And but now this is also a testimony to black men, right? That no matter how bad they women talk about them, no matter how disappointed they are in their women, they will follow them, right? That black men will follow the black women right into hell, right? Because we don't have any self-respect. We don't stand on nothing. What our women says goes. No matter how, and with black women, they know this. They know they can talk bad to us, and we still gonna do what the fuck. They say they're gonna still pay for the dinner dates. You still gonna pay for the mortgage, right? If you don't talk to me, cash at me, nigga. So once again, right, we have to understand that black men, we look weak. That was a weak fucking move. That was the weakest move ever. We supposed to be these leaders and these stoicism, but then we followed our women into the bed with the Democrats.
Can I say something, bro? Am I on speaker?
Oh, Mr. Muhammad's here?
Yeah, he's here. Oh, yeah. My bad.
Oh, I didn't even know he was here. Shout out to Mr. Muhammad.
Okay.
I was like, he was here. I heard his voice. I'm like, Mr. Muhammad's here.
He was here. I forgot to put the thing.
Yes,
so first of all, right here, all praise to Allah for you brothers having this meeting. As always, being on your job. I see 3 black men on the job. Mr. Jordan, Mr. Prince, Mr. Ron, always on the job. We would have this forum.
What about me?
Hold up, bro. These guys are always here. These guys are always here on time, doing this thing. Okay. However, okay, when the white man does something, he does it with technology and knowledge that he holds back. When he came to this country, he had the gun. Native American had the arrows. Okay. Then it went into industry, took us out of cotton. Okay. So he fought his southern brother to get us out of slavery, not because he loved us, but he said, y'all are holding up the country's progress. Okay. Now, fast forward to the day of information. There's a book, don't take my word for it, called The Power Shift. I don't care if you read one chapter in that book. It's a thick book, and I'm ashamed to say I let it sit on my shelf for too long. The book said there's 3 types of power. One is violence. Okay. The second one is money. The third one is information. Okay. So here it is. We on an information platform, which is like a gun. Okay. Which is making money for white people more than anybody, even though we're trying to get it too as brothers. I respect the hustle. That's what it's about. Okay. But we're using information to beat each other up. We're supposed to honor each other and respect each other's stripes. Now, everyone has said something on here that makes a whole lot of sense. But we're playing right into the enemy's hand. If you can't, I know you know what I'm saying is true. Because if you got into a fight on the playground and you wasn't defending yourself, or you let your little brother get beat up and you went home, your mom was like, you let your brother get beat up, you let your little sister get beat up, or you going back out there. You know you was wrong. Okay. I know I'm wrong for the way I've talked to certain women. And I gotta say, you wanna know how we look weak? And I have to apologize to my black sisters. I gotta do it. Is it easy? No. But I gotta apologize. We did not back Kamala enough. It don't matter what the fuck Trump is talking about, how much money he got. We look like, I don't want to say it because I'm gonna disrespect my own self, but I'm a rollover because a cracker with a lot of money, whose daddy put us in the projects, whose daddy before that made money off the gold rush, not even off of the gold. He said, I'm gonna sell these dumb white boys, my dumb white brothers, I'm gonna sell them the shovel so they can dig for the gold, even though they ain't gonna find no gold. That's why we got the 49ers. Okay. And on that platform where Kamala spoke, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but that's my campus. It's not just my campus, it's your campus. It's an HBCU campus. Okay. Ali spoke on them steps. Malcolm spoke on them steps. Okay. Farrakhan, Khalid, Colin Powell, CEOs, P. Diddy. And I'm gonna say P. Diddy's my brother, even though they put him under the prison, he might be guilty of half of the things they said. He went to Howard and Kamala went to Howard. So you got two extremes. But one's my brother, one's my sister. And Trump, hear me out now, and I'm gonna shut up. Trump, I'm not afraid to say you can put the gun, the 45, the 9, whatever you do, because I've already been there, done that. Like most of you brothers had the 9 pulled on you. You've been in the hood, something happened to you. Okay. Well, I did it trying to support the black man, the black woman, and I had the gun pulled on me. Okay. But the point that I'm saying is Trump is the devil, the enemy. Now, if anyone else too afraid to say it, I'll say I'll go old school Nation of Islam on you. Malcolm called him straight up the devil. Elijah Muhammad said the devil. But now because Trump, I don't know what it is, bro. I want money too. Well, let's go ask P. Diddy to give us the secrets. I don't know if he's getting it back. Okay, ask Master P. But I'm not begging Trump. I'm not bowing down to no Trump. No crackers out here in Arkansas where I'm at. I want you to be my enemy. Because Ali had to fight a foreman, even though he's a black brother too, but he needed a foreman to prove he was the champ. The black man is the champ. The black woman is the champ. And I'm sorry, the black woman held us down more in slavery than we did. Let's face facts. Come on, man. That don't mean we don't deserve the stripes and he ain't gonna kill us first.
Muhammad.
Hold on. Let me finish, bro. Sojourner 2, Harriet Tubman. Harriet was the one who pulled out the shotty. Yeah, said, nigga, if you want to go back to the plantation, I'm putting 2 to the dome. 2 to the dome. Okay. But the black man has to stand up after 500 years so that our women can respect us.
Huh? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Bring it, bro. Bring it.
You
still my brother. You still my brother, and I respect your strike.
Out of here. Way more black men died than black women. Get the fuck out of here. If we can't agree to
disagree, bro. If we can't agree
to disagree. More women died than black men?
I didn't say that. We both died.
Okay, then no, but we way more died.
I died at Howard University Library, bro. Millions of us died in the Middle Passage, W.B. Du Bois.
Listen, thousands of women died.
Female or black male, they both got fed to the sharks. Come on, man.
Black men died way more than black women for the cause.
Bro, where's your stats? I got the Middle Passage by W.E.B. Du Bois. He said 100 million. Wait, you know more than Du Bois? You know more than Du Bois? Bro, you know more than W.E.B. Du Bois. He said 100 million died in the Middle Passage. He didn't say male or female. He said 100 of us.
Put in work. Okay, the man put in work. So once again, right, black men. I'm not saying that black women didn't fight with us. I'm not saying that.
Y'all, the rest of y'all need to apologize to me.
We was on the front line, not the
black. I apologize, Supreme Diva. I apologize to you, sister.
Thank you, sir. My brother.
Yeah. Bow down to her too, nigga.
And bro, Ruthless, bro.
You're not saying no black women didn't fight.
Hakeem, I always salute you, bro. I said, I like that dude, Ruthless. That's my man. He be dropping knowledge. But bro, we have to have some time where we disagree.
Okay. Me and Hakeem. I'm not probably disagreement, Muhammad. But I'm gonna say this, Muhammad. I'm not saying that the black women didn't fight the same fight we fought when we were coming out of that situation. But as time came, they turned on us right? So now, once again, right? Black women has been on these panels talking about delete black babies, particularly males, right?
I know everybody on here.
Wait, this is a ideology by them. And then we're gonna turn around and say, we still gonna follow you into this fire? Because The Democrats are the devils too, nigga.
Bro, I know that. You talking to this
Okay,
story.
so what we talking about?
I ain't no
So what we
Democrat. I
talking
ain't no
about?
nigga.
Which devil
I'm not
you
a
wanna talk
nigga
about?
and I'm not a Democrat, bro. I'm a
I'm just
black
saying
Muslim
what I'm
revolutionary.
saying is the women wanted the Democrats. The Democrats are the devils too.
That's because of Fannie Lou Hamer. But that don't
Both
have nothing
of
to
the
do with it.
devils.
I'm not talking about Democrat or Republican. I'm talking about a
No.
black man respecting
But
his black
we
woman.
follow the black woman,
A
though.
black
We
woman.
follow, and you follow the black woman.
I follow Allah. I follow Allah, bro. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Gave reverence to the black woman. Talking about, well, they did this for us,
Bro,
and
you
they
don't
had
know,
our back.
bro.
Okay.
Your facts are skewed if you're going to think.
Okay,
that
we go facts. We
I
don't
put
do facts.
the
What we
woman
talking about?
above Allah. Okay, I'm a Muslim. There's no God but Allah. And if my woman is right, fourth chapter of the Quran, the Al-Nisa or the woman, if she's right, she's right. It say that in the Quran. If the man is wrong, he's wrong. Matter of fact, he got to pay up. It says in the Quran, I got to pay the woman, not only her, I got to pay a whole family.
Is the black woman God?
Mr. Muhammad preach.
Is black women God?
Bro, you don't want to know the answer because you can't even take what I'm telling you right now. You can't take the answer, bro, because you on some masculine stuff, and I respect that because I'm masculine.
Is the black woman God? Is the black woman God?
We could be two dogs barking in the yard, or we could be two well-trained dogs. Bro, what's your rank? Bro, what's your rank in knowledge of self in the hood? I'm gonna shut up. What's your rank? Who are you, bro? And I'll tell you who I am.
Is the black woman? Are you saying that the black woman is God?
Who are you? So I know who I'm talking to.
Because I know who I am. I'm right here. But
no, but I don't know. So what's your rank?
You blood, you OG, not being on camera.
Colonel in the army. What's your rank?
You're not even on camera, nigga. Show your face.
Because my camera ain't working. I ain't afraid of no camera, bro. You got to look me up on Facebook. Several in Muhammad. Ain't nobody afraid of me.
Hold it. We know we do no violence. No violence talk. Please don't come out.
I ain't talking no violence to my brother. I ain't talking.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying it for the algorithm. For the algorithm, no violence.
You're right.
My algorithm.
My apologies.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll let y'all go, but don't like show your face. You know, I know you know what I mean, not to buy it, but you know the algorithm is gonna pick up like we doing.
Okay, so once again, Muhammad came on here and put a card in for the black women, which is fine. I ain't got no problem with that. Listen, black men, if y'all want to support your black women, I'm not saying don't do that. What I'm saying is let's look at the facts of the matter. Let's look at the results. The results is black women are not happy with us. They look up to the white man more than they look up to us. They think the white man's superior to us in a lot of ways. Now, there are a few outliers that black women just stay with us, but the majority of black women say black men ain't shit to compare to the white man. His ice is colder. So we're not here to try to make black men better than black women. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this: we follow them to a fault. Right now, this election proved one thing to the black people, that black men are more loyal than black women. Because we literally followed our women after something that we didn't even believe in. We went and voted for Kamala, something we didn't even believe in, but because we want to support our women.
What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? I'm with you to the last bit. Why we can't vote for the system?
This is what I'm saying. The black women aren't showing any appreciation, though. They're not coming out and saying, hey, black man, we know we lost, but thank you for your support. Thank you for having our back.
Bro, I saw some of the interviews. I saw some of the interviews like D.L. Hughley's talk. Come on, man. You on the show. You're a comedian, number one. Number two, you saw, well, the black men, they're taking advantage of us, and they ain't supporting us except for when they want to vote. Come on, man. You don't know by now this is all game in America. Ice Cube said it. Even Trump said. That's why Trump and Ice Cube can have a conversation, okay? It's game, man. We don't know the game, like the song by Odyssey, Native New Yorker. You don't know the score by now? It's game. I can vote for Kamala and not be a Democrat. And some people voted for Trump that are brothers. I don't agree with their point of view, but they have a point when Trump got money, and we need to study his money to get that money, which is based in real estate. Okay? But I still ain't going to vote for my enemy because he got real estate money. But I just want his real estate. It's like if I'm walking down the street in the 80s with a big boom box, the dude's coming with another crew, he's gonna tell me, yo, run that radio. And I gotta either give him the radio or I gotta fight for my radio. I gotta make a decision. I'm gonna let Trump punk me because he's supposed to bring America back and he don't like immigrants and he's gonna do this. He talks tough. I don't need Trump. I don't need Trump. I have my tough guy. I got Farrakhan. I got Malcolm. I got Elijah.
is the black women and black men better together, right? The black man wants the black woman back.
Okay.
We want our woman back.
Okay.
So what the fuck are we talking about? We want our. It's clear. They made it a big
You're
signal
saying
to
one
black
thing,
women.
but you ain't gonna
They sent a message. Hold on, mommy. They sent a message, a clear message in this election to the black women. We will support you and we will happily take you back with open arms, regardless of our differences. Let's work this shit out. And the black women are refusing to acknowledge that. And this is the problem I have, because for so many years they're saying that we don't give them support. And now that we show it publicly, it's not good enough. When will you ever be happy? When will you ever be satisfied? Look at Hakeem up there. He just waiting to fall in love with a black queen. Look at him. All you gotta do is put a rose and tickle him on the feet. He's done.
Hey man, there been times on here where you have said some stuff, brother. I've taken notes on male-female relationships. I'm like, man, Ruthless got a lot of knowledge. I took notes, but I cannot agree with you on this because I got enough sense to know if I want my grass to grow, I got to put some seed down. I got to water it. I got to put some sun on there. If I want some flowers to grow, I got to be extra careful. How am I going to get a black woman to respect me when this is her moment in political history? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I kind of like Trump. He's got money. And she's not ready. I spoke to several brothers today, said the same thing. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Go ahead. I'm not doing it.
Muhammad, it doesn't matter. When it came down to the push come to shove, the black man went with the black woman. Period.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Okay then, because black women don't agree with everything we do. But we
You're
still
supposed
don't give
to.
us. They
But
still
we're
don't
supposed to
give us.
respect. We're supposed to respect at all time, and we got to stop fighting. I didn't come on here to fight with you, bro. So I please take my
Well,
apology.
I'm just trying to make a point that black men are showing loyalty to their women, even in the midst of all the chaos that black women has brought to the black man. We're still there 100% support. Now, yeah, there are some black women just voted for their wallet, but the majority, the greater majority, because we know that the majority counts more than the minority, made sure that they showed up for the black woman in the polls. And that's a fact.
The number is there. Yeah, the number is there.
But
and it shows what they can't say they did. They did. They showed up to the polls.
A lot said they're voting for Trump.
Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap.
But Muhammad, you ain't see the you can put it up. I can't show the poll numbers again.
Look, at the Million Man March, we was 100% united. Now you want to deal with the 80-20 rule? 80% voted for this one, 20% vote. That's what's up with the 20% over here?
Well, you go talk to him. Go talk to him. Go have a talk.
See, look, a lot of black men did show up for the polls for Kamala Harris. That's a high percentage. Mr. Muhammad, that's a high percentage.
And even the ones that did, when I heard the D.L. Hughley interview, okay, with the different brothers of Black Men's Meet. First of all, the Nation of Islam, we invented the Black Men's Meet. Now we got all these brothers doing these different things that people have been doing for centuries, okay? Now, I don't need a comedian, once again, to tell me how to think politically and talk about, well, they're taking advantage of us and they're not respecting us enough. Bro, you coming late to the party. That's like me trying to get into comedy, trying to be funny. It ain't going to work. Okay, Cardi B, I'll listen to you. I'll listen to the music. Okay, I really like Nicki Minaj better. But hey.
No, I know Sugar Bun get on my nerves, man. I swear.
What you said, Roddy Hakeem?
I ain't gonna lie. I told people straight up. I told them I'm voting for Trump. I told straight up. I'm voting.
No, Jordan
is voting for president. But I told her I was voting for Trump. Everybody knew that.
I respect.
Everybody knew that I was voting for Trump. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, you can debate that. I tell you, I can debate that all day.
Pack your bags. He's starting deportations on January.
I'm a citizen. I'm a United States citizen. I'm good.
I'm a citizen too. I've been getting scrutinized since this election has started.
I can't play the woman talk about Trump's on his plan.
Oh no, go ahead, Mr. Muhammad, go ahead before we play a clip. What you was gonna say?
I want to take Trump's radio. I want to run Trump's pockets. I want what him and his daddy got for me and my people. That's what I want.
But the same thing the same thing for Kamala. What did she got for our people?
Why would I do that to Kamala?
Barack Obama was in the White House, did nothing for black people. Period. And I voted for him twice.
He helped my son go to Morehouse with the student loan. He came out with Obamacare or whatever you want.
But that's your son. But what about the other people in the black community? That's your son. No offense, but that is your son. But what about the other people in the black community? Black people were still poor. Black men were still not able to get jobs, high-paying jobs. Black men, I could go in there. Black men still was not able to get a good home, a decent home. Go Go ahead.
Y'all
Go
aren't
ahead.
qualified for those jobs, right? In most
No,
instances,
but he's a
right?
black man, and he's supposed to
But
help me. He's supposed to help the brothers.
hold
The
on.
brothers.
What he gonna do? We supposed to show up at your house, get you dressed in the morning, drive you down to the local college, and sit you in the seat.
No, set up
But the
laws and
thing
policy.
is,
Set up laws and
right?
policy, make it
He
easier for me
did.
to get those type of jobs.
Yeah,
No, he
but
did
you
not.
got to be
He
have
did
the
not do it.
qualifications to have those type of jobs, right? And so those high-paying jobs, you got to have some type of degree, and we know y'all the least educated, right? And so a lot of times they want to check your criminal background, and we know that y'all the most likely to have a criminal background.
PhD,
So
but there's
the
a lot of
man
men
can't
that
do
have
it
high
for
paying jobs
you.
that don't even have good degrees. There's a lot of men right now that do have high paying jobs. That's white men that don't even have
Give me
degrees.
an example. Give me an example.
Retail store, Jordan. We could go in retail store. I knew a guy that didn't even have a high school diploma, and up being a retail executive. Jordan can even tell you, he can even attest to that,
There's
and
a
it's a
lot.
fact.
That's a
Right.
lot.
Okay.
It's a lot.
And so
When it comes to
but
black men, we gotta have college degrees. We gotta graduate. We gotta do all these things. Barack
because
Obama
you
was in office
don't
and did. Go ahead.
No, because those people have connections, right? And so if you
Black
don't
men can't
have
do the
the
same thing, PhD Diva.
no. But so this is the thing. You're not gonna have the connections because the people who own those companies that give those high-paying jobs to those white boys with no degrees, they are also white boys. Right. And so when black men own large corporations, then y'all can have the connections to give each other high paying jobs without no degrees. But if you expect them to treat you like you treat you, that doesn't make sense. But one thing that he did do, and I'm not a huge Obama fan, is I think how much was it? He gave was it 260 million for the body cams that police now wear in the vast majority of jurisdictions. And that's the only reason why these people are getting any form of redress when these cops act a damn donkey, because there's a body cam and there's footage of them acting the damn donkey. And so I think that is something that he did. And again, I'm not a huge fan of him either. But to say, oh, he didn't do nothing is a little it's an overstatement, right?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. He benefit more helping the other community than our community. I'm just speaking facts.
One question for you, Ron.
PhD, but let's just say if he had been white.
Hold on, one question. Hold on, let Muhammad go. Then Victor, you can go. Hold on, Victor.
If Martin Luther King was alive and Malcolm X was alive, you think they'd vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
I believe so.
Especially Malcolm X.
Go ahead, Dave.
Especially Malcolm X. Hell yeah. But go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Victor.
I believe. Okay, but just like I said, man. Shout out to y'all, hey man, for having a good show. But go Trump on this good. Yeah, go Trump, man. Look, if y'all love black women so much, look, if y'all,
he said it. I didn't say it. He said it.
Look,
hey man, I take the beat down. It don't matter if I'm the only man.
No. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this though. If y'all love black women so much, Mr. Black Man, if y'all done paid attention over the history of people being in office as president, do you see the change in those people? They go in looking young and they come out looking horrible. Come on, bro. If you love a black woman, bro, I wouldn't even put her in a position to where she can get all the blame that things been messed up ever since slavery. But y'all finna put this woman in position to where they gonna say, oh, the first Negro, he ain't do nothing. Now they got a nigga down. She ain't doing nothing. Look, just think about it. If you ever be around white folks, they don't never complain about none of their presidents before the black people. Obama did everything since we came over here on the ship, bro. So if y'all love a black woman, keep her out of the arm reach of them white folks. Cause look, for the next years of our lives, until we all get 60 or 70, if she had a one, yeah, what they gonna say? Oh, that nigga girl ain't did nothing for the world. It's all messed up because of her. Yeah. But come on, man. If you love your people, keep them out of range of the fire, because they were gonna set her on fire within the next 6 months, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah,
and
would.
Then if y'all think they was finna give y'all, hold on. Let me give one more thing, and I'm gonna chill. If y'all think that they was gonna let y'all have a black woman president before Lily White get up there and address y'all, Y'all crazy. That crack good either. Ain't it?
Shout out to Kid
That
Rooster.
crack
Shout
still
out to Kid
moving.
Rooster
Ain't it?
that's in the building.
Go ahead, y'all.
Chicago Rella, hopefully he come back, but Hakeem y'all play the video. Play the
All
clip.
right.
Oh man, this is hysterical. This is good though.
If Chicago come back, we let him talk. So go ahead, play the clip, and after that, you can go ahead, Chicago Rella.
This is a good show, man. I love
American
it.
people delivered a resounding victory for President Trump, and it gives him a mandate to govern as he campaigned, to deliver on the promises that he made, which include on day one launching the largest mass deportation operation of illegal immigrants that Kamala Harris has allowed into this country. It includes drill baby drill and expediting permits for nuclear, for fossil fuels, for an above all energy approach that's going to bring down the cost of living in this country. It includes on day one bringing Ukraine and Russia to the negotiating table to end this war and returning to the very tough sanctions on the Iranian regime so we can stop the chaos in the Middle East. The American people are clearly longing for the policies of Donald Trump. They despise the policies that the Harris-Biden administration have implemented over the past 4 years. And the Harris-Biden administration will go down as the worst, weakest, most corrupt administration in our nation's history. And the American people proved that last night. The American people delivered a resounding...
Damn, the most corrupt?
Yeah, they're gonna be one of the most corrupt.
Dang.
They no good. They trash.
Yeah, so once again, right, before you become if you work for a company, whether you have a degree or not, they got to like you. Just so that, right? They got to like you. So yeah, we see that once again, white people or who they want in there, it's going to be in there. That's just what it is. Deal with it. You got smoke, do the January 6th thing, go to the White House, whatever. Now you're gonna get some consequences. But yeah, y'all can do that. And see what they got to say. Because America is America.
But no, but you're right though. But it just it's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm just glad we all not gonna agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna agree on everything. But I just like the fact that we having a conversation. People are learning about especially about Black heritage, which is very, very important. And not that, but the knowledge y'all guys are giving, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all do have me thinking, about everything. But I know for a fact is Barack Obama didn't do anything for Black men. I'm sorry. I don't care what PhD said. He did not. Even though I love PhD, but he did not. I'm sorry. He did not.
So you don't. So again, you don't think the body cams are helpful to Black men?
No.
Okay. And so when one of them blow your head off, blow one of y'all heads off with no footage and get to walk away.
No,
right?
A lot of them do walk away, PhD. But a lot of them do walk away, PhD. But you know that to be a fact.
Right.
So what's the purpose of the body cam?
The families, at the very least, get some type of settlement out of it, right? So now,
but that don't benefit me. I'm dead. That don't benefit me. I'm dead. I'm on the ground. How did that benefit me? It just helped my family members out.
Right. Y'all ain't got no life insurance, and so help your family members out.
You see,
Oh my God.
You see Rufus now say we ain't got no life insurance.
How she know all that information?
I know, dog PhD, but why are you exposing the Black man like that? Come on now. Give us at least some love. Like some of us do have life insurance.
No. This is who PhD is forever.
No, PhD was a sweetheart. No, that's on the internet.
But she's made
I guess you in real life, PhD is a submissive Black woman. I put money on
the
it.
Lord.
That's why she ain't got no
Absolutely
man in real
not.
life.
Absolutely not.
Praise the
Man,
Lord.
come on. When the people come on, Peter gonna have the house clean, the food cooked, rubbing feet.
I believe it.
She gonna slip to your wallet.
Rubbing my hair, right, King Rooster? Trust me, all this be capped for the internet. Outside of here, PhD is the most loving Black person. She's the most Black loving woman in the world. I guarantee you that. She'll pay for all my meals.
Is that true, PhD?
Wait. Can I say this is an emergency statement? So did they just say the Democrats were the most corrupt in American history?
Yes, they are.
So would this be an indictment on Black women being corrupted as well? Because they say this is part of the principle, right? Conspiracy.
No, but I can't say that because you can't say that because Black men voted for her as well. So I mean, Black men is corrupt as well.
The reason why I say the Black woman because the Black man followed the Black woman. So the Black women are the leaders in this case. So therefore, we just blindly followed the Black women into pale, right?
I don't know what it was like growing up in your neighborhood, but in my neighborhood in Massachusetts, I had to fight the Irish white boys who were down with Whitey Bulger's projects in South Boston.
Okay, we
I
didn't make
had
it about
to
your
fight the Italians.
cares,
Okay,
Muhammad?
and Trump, when he built his construction in Atlantic
cares?
City, that's who he had build his construction sites. The
Who
Italians,
cares?
the John Gottis, the Sammy the Bulls. You want to talk about corruption? Trump can beat them all Democrats, and I'm not a Democrat. He can beat them all in one lifetime.
We're talking about the Democratic Party, right? Who the white women and the black women vehemently support with all their heart, with all they soul, with all their mind. They are 100% married to the Democratic Party. So therefore, they're all part of the corruption. This is an indictment on the black.
We're gonna marry Trump. We're gonna marry Trump, run the white racist Republican. The white racist Republican. We're gonna, and I'm not just talking about Trump. I'm talking about the crackers down south that voted for him where I'm at. We're gonna marry them. That's what, with the Confederate flag on the sleeve. That's what we're gonna marry. I'm confused. We're gonna bend over. We're gonna bend over.
Hold on a minute, Mr. Muhammad. Hello, we got a super chat. We got a nice super chat.
$20 super chat. Thank you, Safai. She said, real talk, black man. Make sure your life insurance is paid up. Stop and frisk. And police immunity will just decrease life. Oh, I'm sorry. It went to the...
No, but everybody on this panel do have life insurance. We love you, Safai, but everybody on this panel do have life insurance. Hopefully. Yep. If not, talk to PhD at the end of the show. She will help you guys out.
Ronnie, don't do that because they just support the most corrupt empire. So we ain't even part of the problem. The Democrats are the problem. They're the problem.
I don't know, but I still get that life insurance. Very important, guys. Get that life insurance.
Okay.
Don't depend on that body cam. Well, go ahead.
Before you get life insurance, we should also get some real estate, some property.
I agree.
Okay.
We talking about that heavy over here.
Black people got money. What y'all talking about, man? Black people are successful.
There are some.
Oh, Ruthless, don't go there. Please don't go there. You know PhD gonna go there, but go ahead. Go ahead.
No, listen. Black people are the most successful they've ever been in the history of America. We have more money than ever this country's been in existence. We are, I'm not saying we're the richest people, but we are 8% of us hold a lot of wealth. And then there's others who are in middle class. Black people are very successful. I don't know what we're talking about here. Black men work hard for their money. And don't nobody want to understand that. Not all of us, just because a small minority is very loud, like Lil Durk and all them, they do not represent the working hard black man. And don't get it fucked up. We put in work. We out here doing plumbing. We're doing what we do. So what we need to do is tell the black woman is leave them white devils alone, the Democrats, and come back home.
Bro, if I got a beef with somebody, I'm taking it to him. I'm not telling my female to do nothing. I go straight to him. Yo, I'm gonna knock your teeth out. Hold on. I'm gonna knock your teeth. I'm talking about the white man. I'm gonna knock your teeth out when it comes to business, when it comes to culture. I don't need white privilege. I use black privilege. I got knowledge of self. I could just, matter of fact, he couldn't take it when Malcolm was calling him the devil. Well, I think you sound violent. Or why would you call me the devil? The Chinese called them foreign devils. Okay, but let's take it back to the root. Let's take it back in the day. Okay, Trump is a devil with a lot of money, and if Muhammad Speak was out, they would draw a little cartoon of him with Negroes wrapped around his little pinky. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, "No, I'm gonna make you so wise." And then
you're a devil too.
Hold on. People are gonna start disrespecting Elijah Muhammad because black people, we disrespect our own leadership more than anybody, no matter whether he's perfect or not. I'm not talking about who's perfect, who's the next coming. I'm talking about who put in work. You said who put in work? We had tons of leaders, male and female, that were black, that gave their lives for us to be here today. How are we acting confused?
Muhammad, we're not talking about. You're going back to that.
I just want to point out that 43% of black workers earn less than $30,000 a year. So just.
Yeah, that's a fact. We know that. We know that's a fact.
Okay. I just thought y'all was saying that everybody was rich a minute ago.
Massachusetts.
No, like we making money. He said we making money. Like we making money. Like we still working.
They said the average income of black household is $8 a year. Why? Because they're on relief. They're on food stamps, or they get some Section 8. Compared to white folks,
will always make up the majority in every race.
$8 a month or something like that.
The poverty will always make up the majority in every race. That's just the way it is. But
Okay,
for
well,
the
I'll put
most
it
part,
to you this.
the black people are successful. We have a lot of successful black people that you
okay.
guys just diminished, right? We have a great amount of success.
I'm
Great
not
amount
What's a
of
lot?
money.
black success.
Define a lot, because per
At
the
least,
last
at least
census,
60%,
only about
at least 60,
7.5% of black
52,
males earn
53,
100,000 or more.
52 to
So
53% of black people make 60,000 or more.
that's not true. If 43% earn less than 30,000 or less, no, less than 30,000, then it can't be possible for 53 or 56% to earn 60,000 or more.
So what's
That's
that?
just
What's
not it.
143 divided? That's 57% of black people still making more than 30,000. What you talking about?
Yeah, I guess
More
I'm
than
drunk,
30,000,
Mr.
but
Williams
that
or
don't mean
Miss
more than
Williams, whoever who said,
60,000.
am I drunk? Because I said black privilege. Yeah, I'm drunk. Drunk with the knowledge of self. Yep, that's me. Drunk ass brother.
We
So
know
Muhammad,
that it's more white people in this country. Of course, there are going to be more white people on welfare than black people. Again, we talking about, he said, most black people are doing well. If 43% are earning less than $30,000 a year, look, the math is the math.
Don't go against the math and don't go against the statistics. Not only that, but guys, final thoughts. I'll be giving away the wind down and close.
I want
Hakeem Jordan, final thoughts. And of course, Mr. Muhammad, and also the lovely Supreme Goddess PhD Diva. Y'all final thoughts. Go right ahead.
I just want to atone, like we said at the Million Man March, and work to come together and kill this Willie Lynch syndrome. I'm guilty of it. I apologize to Mr. Ruthless. If I came off the wrong way, that was not my intent. Spirit of the Million Man March, my humble apologies.
No, Mr. Muhammad, all love. You gotta understand. We're there to tell you, this panel here, anywhere you go within this space is all love. We don't take none of this stuff. Well, of course, the conversation we do take seriously, but at the same time, it's like no disrespect. It's really all love. It's black love.
You know what I do take serious? Look, it got to be a Democrat that did y'all stream though, because it started kicking me out and put me on mute.
Good.
When I said
good. Praise God for Jesus.
When I said
That's
go
the work
Trump,
of the
Rod
Lord.
flashing and everything, dirty old Democrat. God dog. Try to put a Negro in the box, man. Don't want to let a color man speak. Look, put me in the boo box. Just put me in the boo box right then. Look, I've been look, my wife laughing. I saw the stream. I said, "What's going on, man? They done put the feds on, man." Look, man. When it comes down to this right here, I'm telling you, look, black love
thanks
is
for the laugh,
protection.
bro. I couldn't do that, man. Thanks.
Go ahead.
I appreciate
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Anytime, man. But
it did kick them out.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Look at
Go ahead.
Black love is protection, man. And if you really love that black woman, like you say you love that black woman, you wasn't supposed to let that woman get up there, because the first time something happened bad, bro, it was gonna fall on the black woman. The first time she get angry, know what the white folk gonna be saying. And I was gonna be sitting around when they said, "Oh, ain't she such an angry black woman?" And look, I hear these conversations. Look, boy,
And
don't
what
you know?
was gonna say, Vic?
I live in the South. Shit, I ain't put her up there.
Okay,
I
well,
voted for
Nathan,
Trump
you go
like
here.
you. I'm telling you.
Okay, so you gonna say, Master, I voted with you.
And it ain't about no master. I know what could possibly happen with that right there. Look, come on, man. Just look. Okay, just think about it, bro. You got this woman. She showed her character the other night, bro. This woman walked off, bro. You got all these black people and all these women waiting on to just hear you speak, even though you lost. You didn't speak to none of them folks, not even shake a hand, bro. What gonna happen with a little old rocket man say something that upsets her? She ain't gonna be able to walk off from that. Come on, bro. She still
talking
was
about
supposed to
Kim
deliver a
Jong-un.
speech.
Oh,
She still was supposed
Yeah,
to
she ain't
deliver
wanna
a
say his
speech
name.
and say, "Hey, she still was
Hey,
supposed
bro.
to deliver."
There's been many a
even
football
though she
coach who didn't
lost.
talk to his team after they lost.
Thank you,
You
Vic.
just walk out the locker room.
It was just, to me, it was just.
Anytime, PhD.
But
anytime,
but PhD,
look,
final
that
thought.
just showed character, bro.
Go ahead, Kimberly.
My
PhD,
final
final
thought
thought.
is, you know what I'm saying?
My final thought is I would like to thank Mr. Muhammad for his remarks tonight.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm dead serious. And also I am going to pray tonight that Ruthless Mama finally give him that pat on the head and tell him that she proud of him, that he been longing for since he was a 6-year-old little badass boy, so that he can resolve his issues and seek therapy. And then I am still awaiting my apology from the three of you fine gentlemen, Jordan, Prince Hakeem, Ron.
You know you ain't gonna get one from me.
Hey,
I run this show.
Listen, what
I'm
I'm
not following
apologizing
you. You follow me. Go ahead.
What I'm
Absolutely not,
apologizing
sir.
for? What I'm apologizing
Mr.
for, baby?
Muhammad came up here and said y'all need to apologize to the black woman, and so I am standing in proxy for
No,
the
I ain't
black woman
apologizing.
right now.
She gotta
And so
apologize for
I'm
me.
taking all apologies.
The black
Jordan,
man.
would you
Listen,
like to start?
the black man is God.
If I want to apologize, I'm gonna apologize to my wife.
Listen, but you see, but since PhD
Your wife
is
ain't
my
here
wife,
right now.
she my wife, I'm gonna apologize. I apologize, baby.
Thank
I
you,
ain't
babe.
apologizing. You
Yes,
better
you
counsel
is.
me because I ain't apologizing.
You
You
can't.
tripping.
I'm gonna fight you the next time I see you.
Oh,
But even though I ain't do nothing wrong, even though I ain't do nothing wrong, I'm apologizing.
D-Degenerate has a question. Yo, go
No,
ahead.
go ahead, Brewster. What? No, go ahead, Brewster.
I'm apologize.
Brewster.
I'm apologize. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, but I'm apologize to PhD because I know you had a fine thought that you was gonna get your first black woman in office. I'm apologize for you having that thought, baby. You know what I'm saying? Back it on up like a crawfish because it ain't gonna happen this time. Almost made it, but you did. Go Trump.
You're
Go
wrong
Trump.
as usual.
Hey, D Degenerate, what's the question? D Degenerate, what's the question? Now that, but shout out to those that were watching us today, man. Really, really good show. Really good. King Jordan, your final thoughts before we wait on D.
Man, I just want to thank everybody who came up and gave their commentary. PhD with Muhammad, Ruthless is. I think that this is what's going to make the nation better. Us coming together, talking, and have our different opinions, so we can understand. Especially that we have a woman on here, and I think women opinions are not very voiced, and I'm happy that we can all just conversate so we can better understand. So I did learn a lot today.
D, he wrote the question right there. Hakeem, I don't know you see it.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's for PhD Diva. Is that for PhD?
I think that's for you. Yeah, that might be for PhD Diva. Because she's the stat lady. She said, I read the stat saying majority of black population is young. The median age is 31. Do you think that plays a part with us being at the bottom in terms of annual income?
Yeah, that's PhD Diva. Yeah.
I'm checking to see. Okay, yeah, it's about 32. What is it? Very different for other groups? It might be.
Yeah.
We at one point was having more children than other people. So.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah. At one point.
Yeah.
But PhD.
Okay, so yeah, it is about a little over a decade younger for blacks. So yeah, I think a lot of things can play into that. That could certainly be one of those things. But in general, black workers are paid less. We own less businesses. The businesses that we do own earn less money. So there are a lot of different reasons why. Then also, a lot of times we're talking about like household income, and most other households for other groups, they have more working adults in it, right? So if you're talking about white people, they got 2-parent households where both people are working, whereas we are more likely to have one adult in the household working. If you look at Asian families, they have close to 3 working age adults in the family, right? Under one roof. And so of course they will earn more, right?
Indians.
So that's why they earn more than other people. We're talking about household income. Yes, they're gonna have a higher household income because they have more working adults under that roof. So I think there are a lot of different factors that go into play. We also tend to be less educated than other groups, and so it's a lot of different things.
I'm actually we're gonna clip that. Actually, that's a good commentary, PhD. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna because that's a really good informative information. But that's something that we can use. And if three people in the black household work, it'll put us in a higher bracket.
And 100, but it also goes back to what she always say. And I know people might take it as a joke, but when she say black men are reading at a 4th grade level, a lot of us are not finishing high school and stuff like that. So I think a lot of that plays a part, and especially a lot of us when we get into our 30s. Some of us don't. Some races are already fully in their careers by that time, especially Indian Americans and Chinese and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
No, good insight, PhD. Great insight.
Go ahead.
Come on now, Ron. Come on now, Ron. You know, y'all as black men, only thing you got to do is learn your craft and learn a skill. Get you some money, and you can find a woman like PhD to read for you. That's all you need. Let her go to school, and you be
hey, you ain't lying too. One time Mayweather does that. Mayweather doesn't read. He have people reading for him. But that's also a bad thing too. Cause you don't want people reading for you all the time, cause they can actually mess you up.
There ain't no bad thing, man. Look,
woman.
Majority of that. Nope. I'm finna show you something. In history, bro, that woman has always been at that mailbox because she was at the house when they dropped the mail off. She always read to that Negro that couldn't read, but he's a hell of a guy because he had a skill. Shit, y'all missing it, bro. When y'all talk about going back into the days, mama could read better than granddaddy could. Come on, now. Y'all talking about history, but y'all missing it, bro. And get what daddy did. Granddaddy done worked all his life, done built everything, fixed everything, couldn't read, couldn't write, couldn't spell. But when he died, guess what? Those are the houses of those old women. Y'all be like, how'd she get that big old house? Granddaddy. And she was reading everything he was bringing to the house. She read it and kept it in line. Only thing he had to do was be the muscle. Know a skill like carpentry, plumbing, or break down houses and put them back together. Come on, man. Y'all forgetting y'all roles, bro. Y'all men need to be out here working. Sun up, sun down. Work hard enough so you can get you some money on and send that woman to school.
No, man, tell the truth though. That's a fact. They did do that back then. He's speaking fact though.
Yeah, send every woman.
You did it back.
Come on. Send all your women, your female children or whatever to school. Send them to school because they gon' look at it as something they need to do because they don't want to work hard or they shouldn't have to work hard. So that's the purpose of schooling. You men, you are supposed to be built forward, tough, and ready to work. Come on, man.
To use the boxing analogy, when Mayweather was fighting with his father in public, do you think that was for real or do you think that was an act?
That was for real.
That was for real?
You think it was an act?
You don't think that was promotions to hype up the fight to get more tickets sold?
What?
Good point. No, but you make a good point. But I thought it was for real. But you say no.
He's a money man. So yeah, that's a good point.
We can't believe everything we see on TV, or just because someone's a public figure and they're good in one area, that they everything. No, they're good in that area. Why can't we learn a trade and read?
You can do. I ain't say don't do it. No, okay. I'm not.
Don't get me wrong, Rooster. I like the gist of what you're saying, Rooster.
I did. I like the way he said it. That was really good. But that's it. Showtime is over. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, special shout out to the lovely Supreme Goddess PhD will be on the panel, dropping gems. Mr. Muhammad, always coming in, dropping gems. King Rooster, head of security of the Black House, always coming in, dropping gems. And also Ruthless True coming in, dropping gems as well. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for coming through. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good show. Great show. Little bit heated, but we need a little bit of spice to it. No, sometimes you need a little bit of spice to kick us in our behind. We do, man. Shout out to the lovely Sophia. She Rising Soul. Guys, make sure you go over there and subscribe to her channel. Man, she be dropping some great commentary. So guys, go over there and subscribe to her channel. And thank you so much, sweetheart, for also super chatting us. We really do greatly appreciate it. The mother, Natasha Vincent, was also in the building, always dropping everybody's information, doing her thing. We love you. We love you. We love you. Shout out to Ruthless, not Ruthless. Truth and Never Favorite also in the building. Safari, he said, "What is your email?" Remember, he go live as well. I don't know when he actually go live, but he goes live. He do his dope content over there. D Degenerate was also in the building. Shout out to D. Abby Wody was also in the building.
Shout out to Abby Wody.
Miss Reed was also in the building.
She was.
The lovely Bobby Bryant was also here in the building. I was trying to give her a shout out earlier, but with the conversation was too good. I was like, let it roll. I hope Sherry Bryan's doing well, Bobby. Let us know how she's doing. Let us know the update. We still praying for her and make sure she have a good, speedy recovery. Shout out to Ashton Wynn, the creator of the Shiesty Avenger. We'll be going live right after us, 8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Central Time. So guys, go over there and subscribe to his channel. He's almost close to 1K subscribers. A guy that's built his channel up there. Mr. Dialogue was not here today. I think Dialogue was upset. I think Dialogue was voting for Kamala Hakeem. Was he voted for Kamala?
No, I think he voted for Donald Trump.
No, he a Trump. He voted for Trump.
Oh, he voted for him, you think? Sugar Bomb was also in the building. The lovely Sugar Bomb was here in the building, always trolling in the chat. Never changed. Never. Kareem Stevie. Hey, Kareem Stevie was also in the building. Daryl Long was also here in the building. Daryl Long, you go put your channel in the chat. I think you go up there dropping content. Congratulations again. I see that your woman is pregnant. So good, man. Go ahead, man. Do your thing, big dog. I see you. Shout out to all you guys, Mr. Y High. I know you still upset about the Cowboys. Can they still make it to the playoff? Y High, let me know. Let me know if they still make it to the playoff. I need to know. Shout out to those that also the new subscriber as well. Who was the new subscriber? Well, I want to give them a special shout out.
It was. Oh my God! It was two. It was two of them that was on there. Mary J. something.
Yeah, Mary J. I know it was one, and I think it was another guy. I think Sick in the Truth. Sick in the Truth was also in the building. Shout out to the lovely Mimi, also coming through, always coming here with love and support. The co-host of the Shiesty Avengers. I think it's Wild 'N Out Wednesday over there on their show. I think they're getting ready to prepare for that. So guys, make your way over there. I think they have something planned. After the election, everybody need to cool off a little bit. Go over there and have some fun, guys. Go over there and have some fun. Shout out to those watching on Instagram as well. We have God is Forever. Hakeem was watching us on Instagram. Shout out to her. TJ was watching us on Instagram. Carlos was watching us on Instagram. K Baby was watching us on Instagram. It was a lot of people watching us on Instagram today. Shout out to you guys, man, watching us on Instagram. We really do greatly appreciate it. Hakeem, I know your thing went off.
Yeah.
So we can't really see who watching us on Instagram. But shout out to those was actually watching us on Instagram. We really do. Trey was watching us on Instagram. I can't see the names. It won't let me. Oh, there it is. Trey Vance was watching us on Instagram. Shay was watching us on Instagram. Lady was watching us. Jim was watching us. A lot of people was watching us on Instagram, man. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Guys, make sure y'all follow. We got a lot of people watching us on X as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Also, Rumble. Thank you guys for tuning in on Rumble. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Guys, don't forget to follow so you'll never miss when we go live. Make sure you go to Chaos Culture Radio in the description where you can find the Chaos Culture Radio gear. You see Hakeem got the new shirt, the Chaos Culture Radio shirt. Another one came out. You see that with the hat? The Chaos Culture Radio coffee mug. Guys, get the coffee mug. The sweaters are out because, winter is coming. The jacket, we still waiting on approval. So as soon as we get the jackets, guys, we will have the jackets out so you guys can get it. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you go to Chaos Culture Radio community tab where you can find Prince Hakim's book, Black Love. He's almost done with his other book. So Hakeem let the guys know when that book's going to drop so we can make sure to support you, my brother. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Guys, we really do greatly appreciate you guys. Ruthless, don't forget to put your link to your channel in the chat so people can go and subscribe to you. Let's get your subscribership up as well. Shout out to the Chicago Gorilla. He was trying to come up. I think he was having issues, so it is what it is. Safari said, I like that shirt, Ron. Hey, Safari, let us know, man. Let us know. You get what I'm saying? Email me, DM me, and we'll talk about it. We have a lot of shirts. Hakeem created a lot of shirts.
She got a shirt.
Oh, she got a shirt?
Yeah. She got one a long time ago.
Yeah, she wore it. She wore it last Astro stream.
Yeah, she wore it.
I know Mimi got a shirt. Okay. Oh, shout out to you guys, man. I rocking the shirt, rocking the gear. We really do
There
really
you go.
appreciate it. I came working on the jackets because we know
I
winter
am.
is
I
coming.
am.
The sweaters are out, but it's just the jacket. It takes long. I don't know why the jacket's taking longer, but soon I drop, we will let you guys know. Thank you guys for tuning in to Cal Culture Radio.